Good afternoon, beautiful people. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a mighty, mighty good day. Crazy day. Can't wait to fill you guys all in. There I am. Okay. So, hey, Tila, what's going on? All right, so y'all, let's create, as you can see, we're going to be working with this cute little dude. I've got much to fill you in on. I know I put out a post that I was going to be late. I'm late, but we're going to go to the hospital to see my mother-in-law later today. We're going to leave in about 5:30. Just got a lot of visitors there right now, I guess. So we're gotta move some stuff around. Been a crazy morning. Thank you guys for all the prayers for my mother-in-law. She has been in the hospital since yesterday. Hey Kristen, hey Patricia, hey Debbie. So we're gonna be leaving in a little while and to go down to see her. We really don't know what's going on. It's like, I don't even know what's going on. She had surgery a week ago on Monday for like a bladder lift, I guess. Well, then she came home this whole week. She's been having a fever. And then yesterday she was still running a high fever. So the kids were like, you got to go to the hospital. So she went to the hospital, finds out she has pneumonia, a UTI or a bladder infection, and quite possibly a clot in her lungs. They're waiting to do some blood work now. Her veins were collapsing. They want to do a CAT scan to determine what's going on. Antibiotics aren't working. So just keep praying. It's kind of like a mess right now. Like, it's all just like nobody, you know how it is when you have like all these children involved. My husband has 3 siblings, and it's just like we don't know. So we're going to be leaving for the hospital in a couple hours. We were going to go like a couple hours ago, and then everybody was like, just wait. So she needs somebody to stay with her. I don't know who that's going to be. I mean, I will volunteer. I will stay with her overnight if I have to. My father-in-law's, stressed out and hot mess. So just keep praying, y'all, and I will keep you guys posted. But I just got a text from my sister-in-law not too long ago that said she's doing better, but they still need to do a CAT scan and all that stuff. So, craziness. Eyebrow pencil would be iMethod. You can find that on my Amazon store or my TikTok. Yes, thank you. Just keep sending them prayers, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it and get her home and all that stuff. So it's been kind of like a crazy day. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and we were going to leave, and then we're like, okay, we're going to wait. So we're going to wait. So we'll be doing, as soon as Mike's finishing up some work, and I said, just come home and get me. That's what we're worried about, Kathy, because, like the antibiotics that they're giving her weren't working. So we're worried about sepsis, and we don't, so that's, it's crazy. We don't know. Serenity now, as my husband would say, right? So yeah, just keep pushing up them prayers. I'm actually going to lift y'all up a little bit because I feel like you might be able to see the project a little bit better. Okay, is that better? Get you guys all in there. So anyway, thank you guys for the prayers. You guys are amazing. Prayer in numbers works. So we all just say a little prayer out to her. And her name is Kathy too. Me and Michael is Michael Jr. My father-in-law's name is Michael. My mother-in-law's name is Kathy. So it's Michael and Kathy DiDomenico Sr. And then me and Michael are Michael and Kathy DiDomenico Jr. So anyway, I figured, gosh, I'm like, I don't know, do I go live? But you guys are like my therapy, and sometimes like you like bring out the calm in me. So I was like, all right, let's just do a quick live. Thank you, Maggie. And we'll just see where we go. I hope so, Stuart. That's the thing. Like right now, like I don't know if anybody knows what they're doing over there. And it's hard. She has an infection somewhere, just don't know where. They're trying to figure that out. I guess they're going to do like cultures. I don't know. But just the fact that she has pneumonia, which she could have gotten because she had been vomiting all week long, now they're worried about, you know, a clot in the lung. I don't, like, we're getting like all these information. Sandy, the party was wonderful. I think I'm fully recuperated. I won't lie. I know Tracy, and she just turned 80 last October, so you gotta be careful. So here, let's see. I know, my brain is fried. How cute is he? Hey, Jackie. And you guys, I've got a bunch of new followers on the page, so welcome everybody that's new. We had a post last week that Brittany did about the sparkle tornado. And thank you, Shayna. It went viral, y'all. It's had almost 1 million views. Who would have ever thought? I turned it into a t-shirt because everybody in the comments was like, this should be a t-shirt. So maybe I'll sell 1 million t-shirts for the Sparkle Tornado. Go check it out. It's on the shopfunkyjunk.com site. And today we're going to be making over here. So I don't know that it was a hysterectomy, Vancy. Her bladder was falling, so they lifted the bladder. They took out her uterus, and a couple other things. She turned 80 in September, last October, so I'm not sure. I don't know. So it's like, you know, we're like pros at this now, but it's, you know, with my parents and everything, but it's still very frightening and scary. So this is our craft for the day. I got this at Hobby Lobby for a whopping $6 a couple weeks ago. It was on clearance. It was 50% off because it's part of the spring shop. And what I want to do when I saw it, because, you know, I'm all about like wildlife right now, and we have to make a story for this one, y'all. This will be up at auction. Okay, Heidi, you're kind of, I didn't think about sewing the hat, but I got a buckle. I know, Stuart. Thank you guys for praying. I've got like a little bit of a headache, so I'm like, you know, let me just go live because you guys always like, I always like feel better when I'm with you guys. So, but yeah, so got a lot of new followers. So if you're new here, welcome. If you like sparkle, then I'm your girl. Cigar thieves were no show this year, Cassie. And I'm all about the raccoons lately with the little stories. If you don't know my stories and you're new here, go check out my feed on my page. Go check out the past posts. And I've actually got Cass Creations. It's K-A-S Creations. She is donating a door prize to my Royals retreat, my private group retreat this September. In case you guys missed that post yesterday, I'm looking for swag donors and door prize donors. She's making a wreath for a door prize for, oh, thank you, Kathy, for the retreat. And I said, hey, can I test your crafty capabilities? Can you make me a summer wreath that has raccoons, lobsters, seagulls, and mermaids in it? I mean, come on. My sister-in-law just texted me and said she's coughing again. She needs the antibiotic. Okay, so Cleveland Clinic. Get your game on here, people. She's been in the hospital for 24 hours. She should be on an antibiotic drip by now. I don't care what. I'm no doctor, but, you know, what the hell? So this is going to have a little bit of a cowboy vibe. I know, and this was the last one at my Hobby Lobby. So, do you guys like the little butterfly pin I put in my hair? It's just a brooch, and I just stuck it in my hair today because I thought it was cute. I know, I think it's more of like a tension headache where I'm just kind of like, I've got so much I was going to go out and water my flowers, but yeah. A way to go viral, Kathy. Barb, it's bizarre, right? Because, you know, we make crap diddly from Facebook anymore, but I've made $133 from that one post already. So I don't know what to tell you guys. My lives can't bring in diddly squat, but a static post can. So make it make sense, Facebook, because I can't figure you out. Oh, and to come live to, Heidi, you're so sweet. So, yeah, so, we could name this one Rocky. I think it's going to be a girl, though, okay? Only because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I found this buckle. One of you all amazing sparkle chicks sent this to me. I want to put this up here. Jackie, if you do exclamation point shop in the comments, all one word, the chatbot will drop you a link. Oh, Rip the Raccoon. I can't because I'm putting a pink bandana on it, so it's got to be a girl. Maybe we'll name it Beth. So here was my thinking was, I want to 3D this part of the raccoon. This is like a vest. Somebody said sew. You guys, I never thought of that. How in the heck am I going to sew something? I mean, I could do that after the live because I don't think... Yes, that's what she had, Valeria Blatter left. You would think, Janet, right? Who's to say? So, you guys, if you go to my shop, funkyjunk.com, that's right there. I know you guys are pulling it up. That's everything. And I've got my raccoon shirt on there, the Trash Royalty. And then I do have the new viral Sparkle Tornado t-shirt up ready. It comes in 3 colors. So go check it out. And why couldn't I have thought to do a t-shirt before it went viral and sold like 1 million, right? No, Rebecca the Raccoon is cute. It just clips in. It's like, I guess, like a pin. It's just like a pin. And I just kind of like tucked it up in there because I thought it was cute. And I'm feeling a little bougie today. Roxanne, Raquel, hot glue it. So I'm thinking I could probably get a big needle. I kind of like that idea though. I even have some twine that we can like string around here. And then I'm going to paint these stones pink. You just punch the holes up and over through the canvas. Yeah, I totally get that. I just don't know if I have a needle. I actually think that what I would do, oh, my feet are hot. I think what I would actually do is probably get some like leather cording and then do that after the effect because I actually like that idea. Oh, that's what we're like worried about because so right now she still has a fever but I did read today that, you know, they diagnosed her with pneumonia, but if it's a pulmonary embolism, that can also kind of look like pneumonia, which if she was vomiting after the surgery, she could have got it in that. So it's just all these things we just don't know. You bought the same, oh, is this Hobby Lobby pin? There you go, girl, stick it in your hair. It's not a video, Patty, it's just a post. It's just a post that Brittany did that said something about hot mess. Nah, I'm a sparkle tornado. And here you go. All right, Beth and the Raccoon, that's a cute one. Beth, yes, Beth from Yellowstone the Raccoon. Could you cut slits for the bandana? Honestly, I think if I were to do anything, I'll probably go to Hobby Lobby and get like that, you know, that leather cording. You know what I'm talking about? It's like shoestring, but it's leather, kind of brownish, yellowish. And then I will add that in there. I don't think I can do it. And then for his fur, I want to take this aqua, this liquid gel, and I want to diamond dust, but I'm going to do it like really carefully. Over here, I'm going to be kind of like particular with the diamond dust because I think that would be pretty. Like down here, just do like these little slits of sparkly goodness. We're going to paint the little green stones on here pink to match the bandana. And I got to figure out a way to cut this bandana to make it look like it's laying here. You did, Kathy. Thank you. Guys, Sam still has bracelets left over from July, the pink roses to go with Rosie the Raccoon. It might have Pamela, I'm not sure. Just little rhinestones. So make sure if you guys want those, take them up because I don't want them here. I think I have about 70 left. So those are still available. And I think August bracelets are on the way. So we should have those in the next couple weeks. Rory. Oh, one of my friends growing up was named Rory. Yeah, I don't know. I know it was the meds that they've got her on. So we'll find out more. Because, you know, you got like all the siblings down there and everybody's like talking through each other. You don't really get like the whole like story. So it's kind of like, you don't know. But the first thing I'm going to do to this canvas, if you guys can see, we have like black canvas. It gets kind of scuffy. So I don't have a turquoise bandana. I only have hot pink. Geez, who would have thought that? If you cut, yeah. So I'm gonna play with. I'm probably gonna cut this scarf in half. I'm probably gonna do the scarf for last. I'm gonna do the diamond dust first, and then right now I want to seal this with some triple thick Duraclear mix. Ramona. Come on, guys, give me. It's got to be a Western name. I'm thinking Beth, like Beth Dutton, right? It's like a game of telephone. It is, and it's very, very frustrating because you can't really find a plausible answer to anything. So, when I saw the post, if you can't handle my sparkle wear sunglasses. Oh my God, Melanie, please send that to me. That's got to go on a t-shirt. Send me that. That is fantastic. I love it. Turquoise. I know I don't have a turquoise bandana though. Okay, so I'm going to make some more triple thick Duraclear. I think I have some somewhere over the rainbow. Where are you? Let's see. What we got. Triple thick and triple thick, and I've got some Duraclear. Okay. Guys, like my head is like, oh, make my headache go away. Somebody sing to me. You guys are so good. Hey, Rula. Hey, Mandy. All right. Oh, look, a brand new bottle of triple thick. Just what I like to see. So it's like 3 parts triple thick. And that came out a little bit too fast. Okay. So anyhow, it's got to be a girl's name though, because she's going to be wearing pink. All right, I have this pretty filled up, y'all. So I'm putting a pink bandana on her. Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie's cute, like Bonnie and Clyde. And what's her story? So we don't know until we get there. Sometimes it comes in the creative process that we discover she has a story. I don't know that I want to intrude her with Romeo and Rose, the raccoons, because they're kind of like northern raccoons, and this is definitely gonna have a western vibe. Reba, Rhea like Drummond's, she's southern. Stuff attached to the back. Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. That's a great idea. Rhonda the raccoon. I like that. I kind of like Beth. Bitchy Beth, because we all know Beth Dutton was, you know. So I'm going to get a brush, and I'm going to... You snagged the one with big glasses and a bow tie. I didn't see that one. This is the only one I saw. So I'm doing 3 parts triple thick, 2 parts Duraclear. Jeez Louise. And I'm just going to put this over because, you know, when you do black canvas, it shows like scuffs. It's like touching a black wall, a black matte wall. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of gloss because, you know me, I like shiny, sparkly things. And we're going to just put a coat of triple thick Duraclear over here so my fingernails don't snag up anything on the print. And as you can see, it leaves a really nice shiny look to it. She wants to be a cowgirl. I mean, doesn't every girl want to be a cowgirl? I always loved riding horses and wanted to be in the rodeo. But alas, I'm a glitter girl. It was not my... Maybe one day I'll have horses, but right now, no. I'm even going to do the sides because the sides... Lucille is cute. Riley, River. My friend's son is named River. So anyway, what are you guys doing today? I had some running around to do this morning. I had to go make car payments and all that stuff. All the fun stuff that adults do, you know? And then just been on the phone. Like, my phone has been ringing nonstop all day long, as you can imagine. Hey, Debbie. Debbie Millette, check your messages. I sent you a link to the retreat group because you are a virtual ticket holder and you have yet to join the group. So let me know if you got it or not, if I need to resend it. Glad I saw your name when you popped up there. This came from Hobby Lobby. This is a canvas print. And I know I was on live yesterday, but I'm going to talk to you guys about it again. I'm having my private group, small intimate retreat at the end of September. And I'm looking for door prize donors and swag donors. If you guys run small businesses or you just want to donate something to the retreat, please message me. And I will be Annie Oakley. Oh, I love the name Annie. I always wanted a daughter named Annie. I love that name. I am going to be selling virtual tickets to the main page. It's just I'm going to be doing a limited quantity for my private group retreat, just to promote my private group. So, Raylan is nice. So that's coming on August 1st, so stay tuned. So we're just going to give this a little bit of a shine. Annie or Oakley. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, the party was a spectacular hit. If you missed my live yesterday, get ready with me live. I came on live and did my makeup. Party was phenomenal. The fireworks were uber spectacular. Seriously, the best one out of all the years. That was probably the party to beat. Great, great, great show. Thank you, Cindy. This is one of my favorite TikTok outfits. I guys got this on my TikTok shop. Go find me on TikTok and find this outfit. You will love it. It's 78 degrees here today, and this is perfectly suitable to wear. It's very lightweight. 43-year-old cowboy. Oh, Millie, that's amazing. Hey, Elizabeth Sanchez. Rebel. Willow the Raccoon. Thank you, Pammy, for the stars. Peggy for the stars. Son of a Quando, you better tell me this ain't streaking. I will be so pissed off. Why is it doing this, y'all? I have never had this happen, ever in all the years. I don't understand. Anybody know? That's so weird. Did you guys see that? What the hell? I have clear coated 1,001 canvases and I've never seen this happen before. Y'all, I might have to cry. Sherry, you can do exclamation point TikTok. All no spaces, all one word. Why did it streak like that, you guys? I don't understand. It was fully mixed. You see it. I know you guys can see it. You know, maybe this is God's way of saying, what are you doing going live? Maybe it'll dry. Do you know how many canvases I have coated And I have never seen this happen, and I've used triple thick Duraclear a gajillion and one times. It's not lifting. That is so weird. Maybe it will dry. Looks like she's behind bars. Okay, maybe we'll just roll with it. I mean, that's one of those weird things, right? That you just have to make work. I don't even know. And what's funny is it wasn't like that before. It's when I started to dry it is when it got weird. Because it wasn't like that before. It's perfectly imperfect, right? It's still hanging in my... I mean, it does have a shadow of a bar looking to it. Maybe it'll dry as we keep going. I guess maybe we'll just... The raccoon, can you take off the alcohol? I don't want to take it off because then it'll even look worse, I think. I say we just go with it, right? I mean, maybe she's the sheriff of the jail. Okay, so we can work this into the story. Maybe she is the sheriff of the story. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is, now I got this off Amazon. I saw somebody on the TikTok, and it actually, this is called Aqua Liquid Glue. And what's great about this is it comes with two different tips. So you've got like this fat part. Oh, crackle it. No, nothing was on the brush. Moisten it again. I'm afraid. I'm just going to leave it, y'all. I say we just... It's actually not really blue. It might like look blue on camera. But see, maybe it's just wet. See how it's shiny there? Maybe it will just dry. Maybe it's just down into the cracks of the canvas and it just needs to dry. All right, so anyway, this is like a two-part. Now, I haven't used this on diamond dust before, but I heard it's like really good. So it's got a pen tip. So what I want to do is kind of take, I don't have glasses. Oh, yes, I do. And I want to kind of just like give it, name her Shadow. That's a good one. And I just want to like outline these bigger strips. So I don't want to be like really, I don't want to be like solid with my diamond dust. I want it to be just like kind of following along here. And we'll see what we can do. And then we'll have to put her bandana on. So see, I'm just kind of like following the lines in her fur. Now, I saw somebody on the TikToks using this glue with diamond dust, which you guys know me. I've always used Mod Podge with diamond dust, but this helps you get a really great coating without, ew, what the hell is going on with me today, folks? And so this is going to help be more precise rather than just globbing on a bunch of diamond dust onto the canvas. This is going to give us that striation, I hope. Okay? So see how that just... That gives it a 3D. So it's not solid. I think it's getting better, guys. I think it just needs to dry. Belle the Bandit Queen. I think she needs to be a sheriff. All right, so this stuff is good. Now, I do have this in my Amazon store, and it's called, I will do a link when I post this, Pierce One of Her Ears, for sure. Looks like, I love the name Layla. All right, so that's just down here, and as you can see, guys, I know it's hard to see on camera, but these are just like striations, and all I'm gonna do, all right, so now I'm gonna go over here, and, oh boy. Now see, this is gonna be more solid, so I can probably, like, these are her whiskers. I'm just trying to get them all. I'm not trying to do like every single one, but like down here I can. And then just a couple here. And then all up here. Now let's try this other side of the brush. You can, this is like the bigger part. You can, ooh, this is great. So this works for the bigger part, and it's super tacky, which is what I love when I'm doing diamond dust, because you definitely want like, you definitely want something tacky that's gonna grip your diamond dust so you get little to no fallout. And this is just gonna kind of give it that 3D look. But I don't want to go too much into anywhere else. Sparkle fur, ouch. I probably should not be doing this with my fingers, because, you know, diamond dust is cut up shards of glass. It can poke you there, peeps. But I put my sand glitter from yesterday when I was live in my private group. I used sand glitter, so I took my diamond dust jar and I dumped out the diamond dust for sand glitter. Sheriff Shelley, oh my gosh. So see, it's just got little tiny sparkles. How cute that is. Yeah, the bar lines I think are fading. I think it just needed to dry. That's all. And to be honest with you, this is where you live and learn, guys. I don't know that I like it down here on the feathers. So on his little, on her little whiskers, so I'm gonna take those off. And you can kind of like shave off where you want it, where you don't want it. Let's see, I don't like it down here, so I'm gonna take that off. And just leave it on the bigger part of her stash, which is fine with me. I like the sparkle on her too, maybe a little bit more right here. And then I think she's gonna be cute when it's all said and done. And that'll dry up real clear. Okay, so same thing I'm gonna do over here, but just kind of keep it very simple. Hey, Mama Rhonda. What's the public group? Is it free? I have two public groups. I have the Sparkle Room and I have Sparkle Chicks at Home. So see how I'm just kind of doing that and just following that, which this little pen tip applicator works out really good. And you're still going to be able to see everything that's underneath there, so it's not covering anything up. It's just giving her a bit of glitz and glam. Okay, let's add some more diamond dust. first time that I'm using this glue. Oh my God, I love it. Look at how amazing that's gonna look. So see, I took away this down here. I wasn't crazy about that on her like chin area. This looks really good. This glue is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. So I will link this for you guys. It's actually really good. I like how precise it is, because when you're working with Mod Podge, you can't get this kind of like squishy, you know, lines. Sheriff Shandrak. I'm gonna have to come up with a good one. What about like something from like, I think Yellowstone, y'all. Somebody said Rip, and she's gonna have a Western vibe. I'm thinking maybe like Beth. Or she's party. It has to be a girl though. I know, how cute are the whiskers, right? All right, so we're gonna do just a little bit up here. And that's why I like this stuff, because you can get those little frisky whiskers. And it looks good. And you don't have to worry about like any clouding, because this glue is clear. All right, this might be my new favorite glue for diamond dusting. I like Bonnie too. All right, so now we're gonna do over here. And I kind of just work it in the light and just kind of go with the, and then do some long little whiskers. And do we want to do a little bit over here? I don't know about that. Let's see. We can always wipe it off if we don't like it. And a squirt ball to get this effect. You probably could. I don't see why you couldn't. Oh my God, Sheriff Sally. I should do that for my mom, because my mom's a Sally. My mom's name is Sally. I could totally do that. Sheriff Sally. We already have a Rosie, Sandy. We already have Rosie the Raccoon. Hey, Molly. Belle or Pearl. It's cute. All right, look at what we got. We got to do her other ear. You guys see how sparkly she is? Okay, so I do need to though, you know what, maybe I'll have my husband run me into Hobby Lobby tonight on our way downtown to the hospital. And I can get some big, huge bling starter sheriff's hat. Oh, you know what? I got a sheriff's, ouch. I have a star from Totally Dazzled I could use. But, I'll clean up that diamond dust later. Weren't they so cute? They had a good time at the party. I was worried about my parents, but they did good at the party, and they stayed for the fireworks. I did both ears. I got you. See, both ears are done. So it's very subtle, like you see it in the light right there, but when you're looking at it, that's really cute. All right, so okay, so let me just do this, because I know me, I'm gonna get diamond dust everywhere, and I'm gonna be freaking miserable, and I just cleaned off my desktop. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can move this back in here. What about Roscoe? We already have we don't have a Reba, we have Rosie, which is Reba Rose. Reba, I think I would have to save for something that Reba Rose makes me, like a graphic for Reba. I did it. A necklace, a sheriff star, and her bandana. I have a star that we can definitely do. All right, let's get her going. Okay. Now that we got that cleaned up. Silver robe. I'm actually going to paint her head buckle because... All right, so here's what I'm thinking with the bandana. I think I'm going to take this bandana and I'm going to cut it on an angle, okay? So I'm going to cut it from point to point. Thank you, Belinda. And then we're going to cut it from corner to corner because I don't even know that I'm going to need all of this. So I definitely want to trim it down some. Okay. Part like they do old photographs. Oh, like with some sepia, Cheryl? I think I have some. That's a good idea. All right, so this is still too big. See where I'm going? I only need like... Okay, but hold on. One of y'all said to slice it right here and then tuck it behind, which I could do. Are we ready to cut canvas? I mean, shite. You guys, I'm doing it. Rip it. I'm doing it. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do... What does Kathy at Royal Funky Junk do? I just rip brand new canvases. Okay, it's just a slit. It ain't no big deal. And then we're gonna slit it over here. Okay. All right, look at us. I guess I will keep it this size and just see like what happens if we like tuck in there. Okay, I think it's working. Ramblin' Rose. I love Betty. We already have a Rosie. Can you put some fabric stiffener? Oh, fabric fairy lights to poke through. That's a good idea. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna keep pushing this through. And then, you know me and my hot glue gun are gonna be friends. I don't want that raw edge on there, so I'm gonna try to tuck that under. But see, I am gonna need to, hold on. This one has to go under like so. Oh, that's really good. So she's like the jail keeper, and she's, you know, hoping to house Romeo the Raccoon. Yeah, so I just have to, let's see here. So we have to get our folds just right, and then I can glue that down, because you know me, I got no problem hot gluing nothing. Okay, and then we'll just, like, I'm okay even like tucking that like that. Jolene the Jailer. Jolene. Okay, I like that one. Jolene the Jailer. I think that might be my favorite one yet. I have to write this down. See, I have to write it down or I forget. Jolene the Jailer. Is she the smoking? Is she the pull an end out somewhere? I don't know what you're saying. Is she the jailer of the raccoon cigar bandit? So I feel like I have to kind of like tweak this down here somehow with some glue. It'll look like that. Jules, the jail keeper. I like Jules. She chases a cigar bandit for the Chagrin jail. Okay. All right, so I feel like somebody set a star. Let's see. I have a star. Hold on. I have a big star. It's not a sheriff star, but I know I have a big star. I could get a sheriff star off Amazon if I wanted to, because I know they have them too. Before I glue this, I want to get the star down. I only have... Oh... Rascally Roxanne, Jules the Jailer. I have like, see, how do I get that to stay? You guys, I mean, we're going to have to like do some hot glue magic. And then we could put like the star on her. This could be, yeah, this could be, and then just tuck it underneath. I'm just following the... All right, guys, we're just gonna hot glue. I don't care. Silver rubber muff. Well, wait, because I'm gonna actually paint that buckle. Actually gonna paint that buckle. Now this is the vest over here, so, oops, I feel like. Okay. Right? So you guys, what you guys can do when you just have a little bit of an imagination. I mean, nothing's really off limits. And then when you start getting into and you have folds, just like hot glue that too. No, Elizabeth, he never came. He wasn't there. Cut the bottom too. I'm actually going to underlap it. Under here is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna, so see how this is right there? So I'm gonna hot glue that right there. So it stays in line with the shape. Josie Wales. That's a good one. The Outlaw of Josie Wales. And then we're gonna have to put some glue here and a little bit there. And the glue boogers are just out of control today in my hot glue. Yesterday they sucked, and then today we have a plethora amount. I couldn't get glue out yesterday. Pull an end out, like as if you can see the front end. But that would be Jolene the Jailer of Hearts. It cost a bag of cheeseburgers. Cost a bag of cheese. This is how I get cute stories. Iron plates in the scarf. Yeah, if I knew what an iron plate was, Susie. Come on, you guys know I don't sew. I'm not a sewer. I'm a Okay, so let's do this here. Let's see, hold on. There we go. All right, we got it. So I'm gonna glue that right there. Hot glue works. Call her Jolene. I like Jolene. I'm not gonna lie, I like Jolene. I think Jolene's probably my favorite. Okay. And then we have to make pleats, y'all. Like, because I only make pleats by doing hot glue. I can cheat my way through. Put the star on the hat. Cut slits under the bandana and pull through to crease. I'm gonna leave the bottom hanging at the edge for sure. That I want right there though, to stick. Now see, you can kind of see it coming through this, oops. So you have to tuck that in a way where it's going down. Jailer Josie, Jezebel. She's a Jezebel. I like that word, Jezebel. Nap time, Shannon. I wish I could take a nap. I'm not a napper. I took a nap a couple weeks ago, though. Calamity Jane. Were you driving all night, Shannon? Maybe that's why you're taking a nap. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this down. Let me just see it up front. And then I guess what we'll do is just like so. I want to keep it just like that and just tuck this up over. I mean, the back is gonna look janky. We can tie this back here, but it's just the back. Genevieve, I love that name. So does this little raccoon know the Romeo and Rosie raccoons? I guess the story remains to be seen. Is she the jailer? The Chagrin Falls Jailer? Could be. Right, the only thing I don't like is that you can see that slit. I could put some like, pull that out a little bit. There you go. Kind of cover it up. She's 3D. Look at that. Stickles. Yeah, and we can do stickles and like here. So somebody mentioned this. So do we put this over here or do we put it over here? Here. Kind of like it over here. So I'm actually going to take that star and I'm going to stick it there. I drove so late this morning, never got salsa. Can't wait to go. Oh my God, Shannon. I hope you have sweet dreams, my friend. There's her sheriff star. It's about as good of a sheriff star as she's going to get there, ladies. Okay. I got that song in my head. Jolene. Jolene. All right, I'm melting all the goo burgers. And then just keeping a little bit of that fabric popped out because that's how you're going to cover up that slit. And maybe I could add some other bling there so we don't see that popping out of there. I know I'm going to be singing Jolene all day long. Okay, look at all her sparkly face. Oh my God, I love it. It almost looks like a red bandana. All right, so now I have, now the only pink I had, guys, here we go. We're going to be mixing some paint. I want to take this, so this is here. This is just a buckle one of y'all sent me. And I'm going to put it right there. But I am going to paint that, all these blue turquoise stones, I'm going to paint them pink. Now, I have 2 pinks. Hopefully we can, that's not the right pink. This might be, but I don't have a hot, like pink, but it's not. Why do I have like multiple colors of the same pink, but none of the pink that I need? Oh, put rhinestones, that's a good idea. I like the star on her hat and the buckle on her scarf. The buckle is way too big over here for the scarf. I like it on the head. Jessie the Jailer. I think we're going to do Jolene the Jailer. Yeah, it's already in my head. Jolene the Jailer of Hearts. She's after the 2 biggest bandits in town, Romeo and Rosie. What many of you don't know, probably maybe, is that Rosie, for all her cuteness, she's actually a big Jezebel. You guys, that's actually not too shabby. I feel like if I add a little bit of red to it, it'll be perfect. Juliet, because his name is Room. Oh, stop it. Okay, let me think about this. Somebody said Juliet. You just ruined my Jolene moment. Oh, Juliet would actually be funny. Juliet. It's actually freaking funny. Juliet the Jailer. Jolene sounds better though. Yeah, I can glue those. It's actually not that bad. I just have to kind of like, I have to, especially on this one, if I pulled, I've got some fabric left back there, I can pull forward and kind of puff that up and it should be fine. Oh man, we did pretty good with this. So I think we done good. All right, so this should be enough to paint those itty bitty stones on this buckle. They're always, it's going to be at everyone's head. Jolene, I know I don't want to sing because I want to get in trouble by Facebook, but seriously, I kind of like Jolene better. And although I do like the story, we have to do another raccoon print then. We'll have to do another raccoon print and name her, name it Juliet, because that's too funny. Oh, Sunshine, sorry, it's getting a buckle. Sorry. Yes, it's gonna be fabulous. Now, I have to say, I think I actually might want to prime that blue. Let's do one. It's not really covering well. Jolene. Wait, what's the song? How does the song Jolene go? Is that about wanting your man back? Like literally, isn't Jolene like somebody's trying to steal her man? I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to prime because that's not covering too hot. Let's prime it with white. Jolene is one of Romeo's man ladies. Oh my word. I know it's a Dolly Parton song, but how funny are we? Jolene Stone. So, well, we could always do like, all right, I think we're going to do white first and then we'll go over with the pink. I think that's going to give us a brighter pink. And just because you can. Oh, the crafty brother has raccoon prints. Oh my gosh. Justin was on my live the other day. All right, so we painted this one white. Let's dry it and then see if that pink goes on there any better. I know the chorus, like Jolene. I don't want to keep singing it. But it's been I'm going to have to go play the song when we get off here. All right, let's see if we painted that white, if we can do, oh yeah, there we go. Yep, so they all got to be painted white. Now it's going on so much better. Okay. Now look at that color. It saturates in there much better. Couple coats. That'll be nice and pink. I was trying to take Dolly's man and she wrote this. The redheaded banker girl was trying to take Dolly's man and she wrote the song. Oh, no kidding. Even though she can. Jolene trying to take Rosie's bandit boy. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. I like Juliet though too because she's Romeo. You know, it's Romeo, but Juliet would be fun too. I mean, you know, Romeo, you know, he loves Rosie though. I can't have no cheaters. I can't have no cheating raccoons. I think we'll have to... Rosie's his true love. I don't want to make a playboy. He's a bandit, but Rosie stole his heart. Look at me make love romance novels off of critters. But we could, you know, we could have Jolene's story here, and then the next raccoon we do, who knows when that will be. She might fall in love with that raccoon. Hey, Maria, you know what I mean? You never know around these parts. How much fun would that be? Oh, I just kind of... So this is definitely not real turquoise. This is painted on here, so nobody freak out that I'm painting turquoise. I could tell that this is just painted like mold form to look like turquoise, but we're painting it white. Give it a nice base coat, and then we're going to go over it with the pink. That kid's book I sent you. Shannon. Hey, Tamara. Shannon, did I see that? Did I? It's not ringing a bell. Maybe? Oh. Was it this morning, Shannon? Did you text it to me? I might have, but we've had so much going on with my mother-in-law today. Lauren. Oh, crackle on pink stones. That's already got some crackle. It probably just needs a little bit of like antiquing or gold mica powder to go into those cracks to make it look more authentic. Oh, we could hook up with Romeo's twin. Look at how good those colors match. We did so good. Juliet has fun. That's the name of the perfume. I was at Goodwill, or I bought 4 candles. Ooh, Maria. I think I do have a pistol thing too we could put on her. I think, didn't I buy 2 of those at Hobby Lobby? And I think I don't think I used one of them. I didn't. Do you guys remember me showing you that? I was going to use it on something, and I didn't. So I know I have 2 of those here. Who's people resting in peace to? What happened? I really wish that I had like eyes on the top of my head so I could. Leslie, I don't know. Last update I got is that they don't know where the infection's coming from. They're waiting to give her a CAT scan. They don't know if she's got, we're going down there when Mike gets home from work. We're taking a ride down there. They don't know if she's got a clot in her lung. Pretty sure she has pneumonia, a UTI, and quite possibly, and then she's got an abscess in one of her scars where she had surgery at last week. This kind of reminds me when she had COVID. She was really, really sick in the hospital when she had COVID. Look how pretty that looks. Rocky the Raccoon and her new man. So this is going to be Jolene. Jolene the Raccoon. She's the jailer in the Chagrin Falls area. I see it. Don't judge me. Crafty Brothers. Hey, no judgment here. Okay, so we got this little bandana on her. She's all good to go. I painted up this buckle that I had. Hey, Dina. My son's like, what's your current eyebrow situation? I have micro-bladed brows, and then I fill them in because when I put my foundation on, it kind of washes them out. I do the eye method. Just fill them in. Okay, Tanya, Lilybell reminds me of a cow. I don't know why. Roxy the Raccoon is the new sheriff in town. Take her man. Doesn't the song say, Jolene, don't you take my man? So I'm saying we incorporate. I wasn't for incorporating this raccoon into Romeo and Rosie's story, but now I think I am. I know, Sharon. I know, isn't that great nail polish color? Like, seriously. It's called Tootie Tootie. If you guys go get your nails done, it's called Tootie Tootie. Okay, so I want to seal this with some, make it shiny. Well, let's do some mica powder in there first, because if you can see up close, see it's got like some cracks in there. We want to bring out those crackadackers with some some white shimmer. Let's try white. Jolene Giuseppe. That sounds like something in like Europe. Speaking of Europe, I was on the phone with my very dear friend Chris Hunter last night. I have to call her because I was supposed to work on something today. Never got around to it because I was so busy doing my mother-in-law thing. We're trying to put an event together for the victims of the Texas flooding, the girls' camp and whatnot. But she said she's going to be in, she is going to Europe later this year. And she's like, come with me. And so I said to my husband, I'm going to Germany for 2 weeks with Chris Hunter. He's like, no, you're not. You ain't going to Germany without me. I'm like, you ain't going to Germany. So Chris is like, come on. So I'm going to wheedle my way. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Pink lipstick. That didn't really bring out the cracks. I mean, a little bit. I feel like I'm just going to leave that because got to get a little bit of shimmer. Giuseppe for a European lover. I have got to, that's going to have to be a different Giuseppe, and who knows what's coming. I do want Reba to make me a, what do you call it? A chimpanzee print. I did sound like Mike. Okay, so this has got some cracker majackers in it. All right, let's put a coat of sealer on there so it's shiny. Where'd I put that stuff? Oh. On the napkin and the casting. All right. Ah, Kimberly, good. Good, good, good. Germany is perfectly, Scotland's not too far. Jeremy, Mike can be there. Right on. And well, Mike has no desire. He wants to go to Scotland, but I was like, come on. I think Chris's husband is working there. She's like, come on, you could come. And I was like, all right, let me think about it. You know, I mean, you guys know I've always wanted to hop the pond. And I could totally travel with Chris Hunter. Okay, so I just put a little coat of sealer on there to make it shiny. I won't have a lot of bags, guys. When I go on vacation, let me tell you, I pack light. I've learned. I saw where those two sisters, it makes me sick to my stomach. So, I know, Jackie, right? I will not go on a cruise. I will not go on a cruise. I do not like water. Okay, so I'm going to stick this right here. Now I'm just going to use hot glue for this. Can use silver glitter over the pink to match her whiskers. I might put some, I'll probably put like rhinestones on there, but I don't think that I want to do like anything like that. It's cold. I have no idea, Francis. I've never been there. Oh my God, she's so cute. Now, you know the only thing she's missing, y'all, is I've got to go to that thing. I literally have to do the threading of around her hat. I'm so bummed I don't have a needle. How can I do that like right here with you guys where I could just sew that? Can I just use like a sharp pokey majokey thing and just stuff some, wait a minute. I think twine would look good. What if we just use like, oh my God, Debbie, did you watch the poop cruise? Oh my gosh, no way, couldn't do it. It's very hot in the summer and very cold in the winters. Okay, you guys, she's adorable. What if we used, how cute she is. What if we used rhinestone trim or twine? Rhinestone trim might be cute around here because that would be easier to poke through, right? And I could follow the little lines and just almost like, oh my God, she needs a bling nose ring. How do I do that? Like a loop-de-loo? Did you like Germany or no? Where is your pow pow with blinking lips? Oh, pow pow, I got you. Duck prints. I did a pig print my private group last week. Hold on. What did we say I needed? What am I looking for? Oh, the pew pew. Hold on. You guys, I didn't use that. I know I didn't, right? Oh, I got a Happy Meal to show you guys too. You guys, did I use the pew pew on something? I don't think that I did. Oh, look at that big one. I wonder if I can find it bigger. I had two of those. They were big too. Of course. Now they're not in here. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Where does the things go? Where do they go? Where are they in this? Is fab, but not as fab as Scotland, though. I believe it. Leather boots or shoelaces? Probably. Where, you guys, did I use it? Seriously, what did I make last week? I did not. Even a goose would be cute. She needs eyelashes. All right, let me look. Let me look for the guns first. Look at, here's a little belt buckle. See, this is like my USA bucket, so I know like everything should be. These are like my USA things, my cowboy stuff. And I'm pretty sure I pulled, they're not in here. I'm pretty sure I pulled them off the backing. Pretty sure I pulled it off the backing. And look at this cute little thing that I got off Amazon. Look at how cute this is. I thought it was gonna be bigger when I ordered it. Do you have other crafters that use your stuff? No, I am the only crafter in this craft room. This is in my house. I am the only crafter that ever comes in here. Well, I mean, Jack and Annabelle come up here, but they don't take that stuff. Maybe I did put it in this one. Hang on. This is my miscellaneous bucket. Here's some cowboy boots. There's the popcorn thing I got. Remember I got them last week at Hobby Lobby when everything was like on sale and I bought all of the... Romeo? You guys, this is what pisses me off about myself. Like, how do you lose two big blingy pistols? It's impossible. Yeah. People are dropping off like flies because they don't like seeing me being all organized. I don't know, y'all. Hold on, there's more up here. Oh, here they are. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I have a whole nother bin of miscellaneous crap that I didn't even think to look in. And here they are. I found one. But I think one is all I need. Here it is. Now, where do I put this thing? Let's see. See, again, where do you even put it? Like, do I put it up here? Or do you put it... Do I put it up here at the slit? No, it actually doesn't look too bad over here. But let me see if I can find the other one and we can like maybe cross them together because I know for a fact that I bought two. Yep, right there. See guys, I know I'm not crazy all the time. Just sometimes. Hello, John. All right, let's cut this off. And then see if we can take the two. You know how I was having problems with that slit? How do you like do, did you get the big mystery? Yes, I've already got that stuff all put away. So what if we do, see, they're not flipped. They need to be like reversed. So they're gonna be upside down. That's not gonna work. We can only use one. Do I do one like right there as like a little shoulder clip? And then I could put one over here. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Barb Blues was showing hers earlier today. What was she showing? Oh, her big box of bling. Yeah, I got that. I will be live with Totally Dazzled tomorrow. I will be on early tomorrow at 11 o'clock because I am babysitting the grandkids tomorrow. Okay, so we're just going to use these to cover up those slits, and hey, it is what it is. If you guys want to make your own, you can, oops, you can put it wherever your heart desires. I pointed this one down, I pointed this one up. Yay. Okay. I still get that song Jolene stuck in my head. Anybody else? You're welcome. Yes, I saw that, Tamara. They're doing a special. They asked me to be in it, but I could not get it into my schedule. I was so bummed. Such a shame. I know Barbara's gonna be, I gotta send her the Binky Bowl. I got her address to send her happy mail. Okay, that's not bad, guys. Now, see how the little guns are there? It's cute, right? Now, I feel like her hat is missing something. I have to find, now do you guys either think twine? I know you got to be super happy or super careful to like do that. Do I do rhinestone trim? No, Linda, I have acrylics on. Or do I do, I feel like twine would like blend in and look kind of weird. I'll show you what I mean. I don't think that would look right. But I like the idea of, actually it wouldn't look too bad. Oh, it kind of gives a nice little accent because if I do rhinestones and it's just a bunch of white stuff. I kind of like this. I like the 3D look of it. However, how the hell am I going to pull that off? I have some like big pokey majokey things. Let's see. Rhinestone trim, I feel like it would just blend in a little bit too much. I don't even know if this will work. Is this sharp enough to poke through canvas? And then I could trim it out with pink glitter. Silver cording, twine, wear a rope type. I got this, and I got the twine. Let's see if it'll work. I think I have tinier twine too. Let's see. I got that, yeah, I've got this, which actually might be better. So twine or jute? Let's see. See, that would look cute. And then I can, that's cute too, but I just don't know. Let's see, I got both. All right, let me see if I can sew. What about my picker pen? My picker pen. Oh yeah, that would work too. And I do have a little blade from Desi here. Let's see if we can poke this. I'm probably gonna have to poke it with a thing first. I think this will give it a more of a Western look. I worry about shoving it down in that hole. All right, we're gonna start here. Put your glasses on. Are we ready? Does the twine separate? I've got 2 different sized twines, so let's see if we can just poke. It's kind of a big slit right there. Y'all just crack me up with your ideas. Paint the twine pink. I mean, I could, but how do you get this down in there then? Just a small one. Okay. Yeah, jute makes it more, I think, Westerny. Okay. Now I just kind of crumbled it up. Hey, Dinah, you're going to cut your lawn. All right, let's just shove this in here and see what happens. Wait a minute. It's got to go up first. Look at me like I'm a sewing queen. No idea what I'm doing. I mean, is this just utter nonsense, y'all? We're trying to sew with twine. Burn the end. I don't have a lighter. Okay. Now see, for that hole, this is what I'm thinking. You get your UV epoxy, right? And you gotta go all the way up to there. There. And then we're gonna shoot some epoxy. I will dry it with some lights. Wait and get a needle with a big hole. That's what I've used for projects. No. You know. They got no time for that. I typically tend to, you know, wing it. Glue the end of the twine. Oh, that's a good idea because that's what I'm going to be shoving in and out, right? So let's put some epoxy in here. You guys are so freaking smart. I can't stand it. Okay. And then we can just do that. At least it's not going to fray. Diamond dust the creases on the hat. Oh, I can. Actually, I was going to do stickles around the outside. I was going to do stickles. The new tea is good. Okay, so then I could cut this off. That's not done yet. It's still got to cure a little bit. Okay. How many crafters does it take to do a project? Well, 476 of us sparkle chicks. All right, so here's the thing. I want to loop it. And then how do I get it to look right? I have to see, love to see bear. Oh, we could do it, definitely do a bear. Okay, so then we're just gonna go here because here's the next one. All right, so I gotta like, you gotta like take your blade and do like a little puncture. And then you take your little sticky majiggy thing, and then you gotta take your end. I feel like I'm sewing. Or make the hole bigger if you need to. Okay. Come on, you rat tool. There we go. Well, by golly bee, we did it. All right, now where do I go? Because now I feel like it's got to come back through. Let me think about like a hat, you know, that it almost goes around on the edge. So if this is gonna stay there, now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a dab of that and then just light it up. Punch hole. So how do I do with another punch though? You know what I'm saying? And then sew. Darning, I do have needles. Okay. Okay, so it actually looks really cute. Although this might take a hot minute. See that? Now I gotta come up under, but like right next to it. And then I wanna go, I almost wanna keep looping. Oh man, let me get that needle. This is gonna take forever. All right, so here, one of my sparkle chicks sent me all these beautiful needles. This one is probably the biggest one I have. Yes, you come back up through the same hole, well then it'll come out. Do I have to go like right next to it? Would you look at that? That worked like a champ. Except it's not going to be big enough. Is this a needle? I need like a big needle like that attached to my yarn. So where's the hole? Oh, there's the hole. Yeah, there ain't no way. That's gonna rip into that one. I guess we could try it. Maybe outline all of them and then switch. All right, guys, we're just winging it. I mean, if worse comes to worse, the only thing, you know what I'll do? I will literally just glue it on there. Like it's a big worm. Yeah, but see, when I'm on line or darning needle and embroider floss or ribbon and whip stitch it. I don't know if you can whip stitch something. No, because this looks cool and like in between each one, look it, here's where my brain goes. So there's like a little space in between each little groove. You take, and I'll do this off camera because I can already see this is going to be a process. Oh, that would have been cute too to do like X's, but okay, you guys are getting way beyond my sewing capabilities here. I have the vision, but that's about it. A rhinestone like right there in between each little stitch. what that looks like. I like that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna stick this on here and I'll show you, and then I'll do this off camera because I know this is already gonna be like a process. But I promise you, when it's done, it's gonna be really stinking cute. It's just gonna take your sister some time. Oh, because you know, these are the projects I get in for myself, but I like this stuff. It keeps my brain occupied. Yeah, so I'll make this like a little bubbly. See, I like that. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I'll finish this off to look like that, and I'll go all the way both sides of the hat, but it's gonna look like that. So see, there'll be like a little rhinestone right in the center of each little stitch all the way around, and then I'm gonna finish it off with, it's a rhinestone cowgirl. And then I'll go all the way to here, all the way around here, and then I'm gonna do stickles all the way around the hat, and then probably add some stickles around this side of the, and then I could even do some stitching down here on this vest, but I don't know how that's gonna look. Love bowling ball holes. Hey, yeah, I don't know what they're called. I don't sew, but that will look really cute and give it a 3D effect. So it doesn't look like a whip stitch. Well, I think I could do a whip stitch. Like if I had this in front of me, I know exactly what you're talking about. You just whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. To do it on a flat surface is a mind bender, if you know what I mean. So anyway, that's all I know. All right, guys, it's 10 to 6. I gotta call my husband and find out when he's gonna be home, because we're probably gonna be leaving here to go visit my mother-in-law. You want to watch me do it? The whole hat? I will bling out the bandana, and I'll do a reel and show you guys, but I know Mike's probably gotta be on his way home because we'll be going to the hospital soon. But yeah, I think that's gonna be super cute. This is going to take me, I guarantee you, to finish that, it's gonna take me every bit of, this hat will probably take me at least an hour. Hot glue twine on canvas and then glue rhinestones. Oh, wait a minute. You guys are so freaking, instead of punching the holes, you get the same look. Oh my gosh. Let's, oh, that's right. I gotta show my Happy Mail too. Freaking glue. I hate this glue gun. Either. Oh, Joanne, I'm sorry. All right, so if we go there, and I could just do a dot of glue. Freaking glue boogers, though, that really irritate me. Yeah, I mean, hypothetically, I know I got stuff on my shirt. It's all right. I'll get it off. Yes, and then you put a rhinestone. Look at you. You gotta get rid of all them glue boogers, so they're gonna be everywhere. And then we could put, that's too big. Okay, we could put a rhinestone there. Now watch this. Take a rhinestone. And it does, it gives the same effect. Not quite as smooth. It's a little bit like more raised, but I don't think it's gonna matter. That glue, okay, so this glue for diamond dust, it takes way longer to dry than that. So that's why I like this glue for rhinestones. I still like my diamond glaze for rhinestones. But see how I'm getting kind of like the same effect? And I'm not sewing. So I think we'll finish it with glue, because to me that makes more sense in my brain and it's easier. Do you know what I mean? Happy Mail. Yes. You guys, maybe I'll just show you Happy Mail tomorrow, because Mike should have been home right now. And my sister-in-law my mother has called me twice, my sister-in-law, and if I don't get off of here and call my husband and tell him to get going, he won't be here till 7. Yeah, I think this is way easier. Let me do one more. You just press that down in there, and then I plop a bead of glue. Damn it. See, when my fan is on, this stuff gets clogged like almost immediately. You gotta put your little topper on like immediately almost. And see, then I can bend it where I want it to go. Okay, this is cute. This is what we're gonna do. I know I have to call Mike because it's already 5:51. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will finish this, and then, you know, I do the reels, the stories, all the things. And then I will keep you updated about, I want to hold this up for you, but I don't want this to be sticking up. And then I will keep you updated about my mother-in-law. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I use Diamond Glaze for glue. It's on my Amazon storefront. If you go to my Amazon store, my link tree, you'll see it. It's in the crafting category. Oh my God, that's so it's really cute. So see how that's gonna go all the way around. Adorable little musketeer there. Yes, thank you guys for the prayers, and I will keep you guys posted. I will be live tomorrow at Totally Dazzled at 11 a.m. Eastern, as I'm watching the girls for a couple hours in the afternoon. And until then, my friends, stay sparkly and stay blessed, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and stay on the lookout for Jolene. So, all right, guys, see you later. Have a great night, everyone.